Yo, yo, it's Big Vike and Magical Box Wars. Tonight, we have another box of MH3 to do pack wars with. We're going to split the box in half. 2 wars. Each war is going to have 6 seats. Each seat is assigned 3 packs. Whoever pulls the highest combined value of cards over $5 from their packs wins all other mythics, rares, borderless, retro, commander, special guests, full art land, art cards, and cards over $3 from their war. Yo, what's up, Kev? Tonight we're hunting. Your big boys are mythics. The top 11 are all mythics, and they're all $20 plus. According to TCG MRKT, there are 77 cards on our $5 and up list. So we'll be looking up all the good stuff live. I have a list of the card names and what version plays for them, and then what number they are out of our money list. But I do not have the prices for all of them. And we are hunting uncommons tonight. There's 2 uncommons that play. Think into Stupor and Consign to Memory. They're both $5 plus. And then Fell to the Profane is $3 plus. So that'll ship but will not count. And of course, if we could pull a 6 special guest card, that would be awesome. War 1. The very important participants are Courtney, aka Tomb Mama, Jessica, James, aka Land Magnet, Vivi, Joseph, and Scott. I look back the last 5 events for your recent winnings. Scott and Land Magnet split Assassin's Creed Collector. Jessica hit in Duskmorn, and Tomb Mama hit a foil Force of Will in Dom Remastered Collector. So here is War 1. And our names, starting at the top, Ocelot Pride, Ulamog, Kaalia, Tamiyo, Ugin's Labyrinth, Phyrexian Tower, PsychicFrog, Polluted Delta, Emrakul, Phlage, Bloodstained Mire, Nethergoyf, Ajani, Flooded Strand, Wooded Foothills, Flare of Denial is our first line. And then we got 2.5 more lines after that. Here is War 1. Courtney, Jessica, James, Vivi, Joseph, Scott. We will randomize it 6 times. 2, 4, 5. Here comes our order. 6. Courtney leading off, then Scott, Vivi, Jessica, James, Joseph. Courtney, Scott, Vivi. Courtney stays 1. Scott's 2. Vivi's 3. Jessica, James, Joseph. Jessica, James, Joseph. First half of the box. So it should be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 is War 1. War 2, little stack will go on top. Who pulls our mythics? Who pulls our fetches? what half of the box does the money come out in? And does somebody hit a cool special guest card? Joe got that chance of last pack magic. War 1, we got Scott 2, Vivi 3, Jessica 4, James 5, and Joe. Put on some protection, keep everything packed fresh, and then we'll get into it. Should I bump this up a little bit? You guys can see all them, right? Guys and gals. Here we go, Courtney. Leading off MH37. Two blue uncommons. Oh, speaking of one, there's one. So there's an extra hit for Courtney at her uncommon slot. Consigned to Memories, number 75 of 77 on our list tonight. Mythic. A Recruiter of the Guard. That was like 485. Just misses. I think. Another rare. And a Nantuko. I think that just misses. I think you got like $9 in your good cards there, Courtney. That uncommon plays for you, though. And Consigned to Memory, Recruiter of the Guard. And Nantuko. Nantuko's 450, Recruiter of the Guard's 488. And Consigned to Memory plays 534 it is. Consigned to Memory. Second best uncommon in the set. MH3 uncommon, normal, market, 534. Courtney, 534. Consigned Memory in pack 1. And both these I'll put in a penny. One casting cost has replicate of 1 on our target trigger ability or count colorless spell. Wept for what was, but what could never be. It's sort of sad. Guy just crying about his dreams that can never be. Scott, we got a slow rabbit out there in front. Always good to hit in your first pack, though, Courtney. Here's Scott coming off his Assassin's Creed Collector victory. I think there was like 11 $5 plus hits in his war for that. Scott. Those are uncommon. Rare. Ooh, that plays. That's going to take the lead. Arena of Glory. Uncommon foil. And your foil hand. Arena of Glory. Where was that at here on my list? I don't know. I'll just look it up. Arena of Glory. MH3. 681. There's our new leader. Arena of Glory. MH3 regular 681 market. For Scott. 681. Arena Glory in pack 1. It enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a mountain. You tap it to add a mountain, or a mountain and you tap it and you exert it. Then you add 2 mountains. If that mana is spent on a creature spell, it gains haste until end of turn. So, good little start here. Let's keep it going, Vivi. First 2 hit. There's our first art card, and that's the Nightmare. Vivi with a rare, a Flare of Malice. We're looking for Flare of Fortitude and Flare of Denial, not Flare of Malice. Yes. Here's your pack 1. Rare. We just saw that art card. There's Borderless Nightmare. Does not play. Cool looking card. Common foil and our first full art Eldrazi land. And Nightmare, Borderless. It's 448. Man. $4.50 plus cards already. James, coming off your Assassin's Creed win. Here's your pack 1. Rare. An Ophiomancer. Gotta have more stuff here. Another rare. And a Storm Drake. And an uncommon foil. Joe. Closing out round 1. Second art card, Flare of Malice. We just saw it right here. There's the art card. Joe with a rare. A Party Thrasher. Common foil. And your planes. So just consign to memory an Arena of Glory to start Scott's lead in with Arena of Glory. Courtney. Here's your pack 2. Can you put something with consigned to memory to take the lead back? Watch you put Sink into Stupor. Get 2 blue uncommons. Mythic from Commander. I don't have these prices though either. Give us something good. Adisa. I don't think she's good, is she? Borderless. I snuck in there in between uncommons and a rare. An Emperor of Bones. And a common foil. That Disa was in a weird place there, right in the pack? Disa Borderless. 25 cents. Scott, can you stretch it out? Can you widen the lead? No, Disa was a mythic miss. Scott. Oh, and you hit a Sink into Stupor. I think that might take the lead, or that might be better than Arena of Glory. And then a retro blue here, I think, at your rare mythic slot. Give us something good. Just a retro uncommon Brain Surge. And a rare. And a Strix Serenade. Uncommon foil. And your token. Sink into Stupor is the best uncommon in the set. And like I said, I think it's like $6. Sink into Stupor. $6.27. MH3 uncommon market 627. Not as good as Arena of Glory. Sink Stupor in second pack. So you had 681 plus 627. Brings you up over $13. 1308. Sink into Stupor, 3 casting costs. Return target spell or non-land permanent an opponent controls to its owner's hand. On the other side, it's a land. Vivi, here's your pack too. I gotta think our next Mythic's gonna play too, right? Vivi. With a... and here's a Mythic. Mythic for Vivi. So, uh-oh, Scott. Is it better than 1308? Give us something good. A Ulamog. Whoa, there's a big one. Ulamog, regular. I have it number 7, non-foil on our lists. Is that a $30 card? So there's a monster mythic. A foil Eldrazi Mountain. What is regular Ulamog? Ulamog, the Defiler, 2627. Ulamog. MH3, normal, 2627. So there's a faster rabbit. Two, 6, 2, 7. Ulamog in pack 2. Monster 10 casting cost. But it's a 7/7. When you cast this spell, target opponent exiles half their library, rounded up. It has ward, sacrifice 2 permanents, and Ulamog enters the battlefield with a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the greatest mana value among cards in exile. Ulamog has Annihilator X, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters on it. Yo, yeah, what's up, Dobob? Real nice Eldrazi there. So it doubles up the leader. And Scott had 13. That's 26. So that's our new rabbit. And like I said, that's a pretty fast rabbit out there. Jessica. Here's your pack, too. You got a Japanese etch foil Ulamog. Jesse, rare. A deserted temple. And a fanatic that plays Fanatic of Ronest. It's not gonna get you the lead, but it's gonna get you on the board. Fanatic of Ronest. 540. Dobob says good luck to everybody. Fanatic, regular, 540 market. 540 for Jess. Fan Ronus in pack 2. 2 casting costs for a 1/4. You tap it to add a forest, and it has ferocious. Add 4. Activate only if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, and it has Eternalize. It's always good seeing you, Bob. James, here's your pack 2. What is this? Our 3rd art card, Swamp. Eldrazi Swamp art card. There's got to be some fetches coming out too, right? James, you are the land magnet. Let's see if you hit one here. Rare. Nope. Wrath of the Skies. Your uncommon foil Reform and Mountain. Wrath of the Skies used to play. What does it fall off to? Whoa, that's only 77 cents. I guess maybe the Borderless. Joe. Closing out round 2. Then we just got 1 pack left each. And back-to-back art cards. Here's Arna Kennerud art. Oh, that's our gold stamp signature by Grant Griffin. Definitely see the Griffin. Joe. See if you can get on the board here going to the third round. Third and final. Rare. A White Orchid Phantom. No help. So Vivi's leading it. Going to the third round with Ulamog. Up over 26 bucks. Scott's tour is 1308. Then Jess is 540 and Courtney is 534. So you got five packs to dodge, Vivi. Courtney. Here's your last chance here. Courtney. Rare. Rare Borderless Power Balance. Cool looking card, but doesn't play. Foil uncommon Bauble. Your land and your token. Scott, you need to double your score. Plus a little. If you double your score, you lose by 11 cents. Or you don't catch the leader by 11 cents. Soren of House Markov. We're looking for him, Borderless. Scott with a rare. A Pearl Medallion. Is that on my list? I don't think it is. Rare. And a Shilgengar. And a rare foil Harbinger of the Seas. That's going to help. I think it matters if Pearl Medallion plays for you or not. Pearl Medallion and Harbinger of the Seas. Now, Pearl Medallion's only $261. Harbinger is normally $571. Foil is $697. MH3 foil $697 markets. Scott $697. Harbinger foil. You had 1308. Brings you to 2005. Here's Harbinger. 2/2 casting cost for, 2/2 for 3 casting cost. Non-basic lands or islands. The rising moon calls mercilessly to the waves, commanding the sea to rise high enough to devour mountains. You had, $697 dollar hits, Scott. Vivi, can you stretch it out here? You're down to just that bottom row. 3 packs left that can hurt you. Definitely not a comfortable seat with this set. You would definitely like to stretch it out. Vivi with a rare. Another Nightmare. And common foil. So you're going to stay your land and your arena filler. So you're staying with Ulamog. Jessica, you're at 540. shot. Rare. A Rasheen. An uncommon foil. And your Eldrazi Plains. Oh, look at that. You pull the Fanatic Aronis and the Eternalize token for him. That's cool. So, yeah, they'll definitely stay together. James, here's your last pack. Let's pull another art card. This one is Witch Enchanter. Joe, thinking you need an Ocelot? For both James and Joe, above Ulamog, non-foil, are Kaalia, Borderless, number 343, Ulamog Retro and Borderless, and then the 3 versions of Ocelot Pride. So yeah, you got 6 cards, non-foil, that can take the lead by themselves. Imagine if a better Ulamog comes out. That would be a sick beat. James. Rare. A Disruptor Flute. So we've only had this in that Commander Mythic, though, in the war, and still we haven't had any fetches. Vivi, you want to see a fetch here for Joe. Here we go. Let's see an M at the back. Give Vivi a sweat. Rare. A Chant. Foil. Oh, and then a Mythic behind it. We've got a Mythic. Woohoo! Give us something good. Oh. Oh, no, a Haragast. Wah, wah. And you did have a foil rare behind it, too. But it's from Commander. Jyoti. Is he any good? Haragast doesn't help. Haragast and Jyoti. Haragast is 80 cents and Jyoti is normally 22 cents. Foil is 10 cents. Man. So congrats, Vivi. Hitting the Ulamog. But even, yeah, you War 2 participants are smiling because other than Ulamog, it wasn't big hits in War 1. What was it? Consigned to Memory, then Ronus, then Sync, then Arena, Harbinger, and Ulamog. Here you go, Vivi. Your $3 to $5 cards. Nightmare Borderless. Yeah, your pack was pretty craptastic, Joe. Sorry. Mantuko and Recruiter of the Guard. And then your money, Consigned to Memory, Fanatic of Ronus, Sink into Stupor, Arena of Glory, Harbinger of the Seas, Foil, and Ulamog. War number 2. Little stack goes on top. That's our box. And war number 2, very important to participants. And we got Greg, a.k.a. Janitor, Kevin, Dustin, Brandon, David, a.k.a. Topper, and Ollie. And here is War 2. Gregory, Kevin, Dustin, Brandon, David, Ollie. Jesse says, congrats, Vivi. Fellow female picking up a win tonight. I feel like this is one of like the few Magic groups on the intranet where we have women who are consistent players. 7. 2. 4. 6. Here comes our order. 7. Dustin leading off, then Gregory, Ollie, Kevin, Brandon, David. Dustin, Greg, Ollie. Dustin, Greg, Ollie. Kevin, Brandon, David. Kevin, Brandon, David. Yeah, I got things going early tonight so I'd missed or wouldn't miss the football game. I had a huge week with my fantasy football team, and I still need like 8 points tonight from the wide receiver for KC, Worthy, and then the KC kicker, Butker. And it's going to be 140 to 135 I would win. War 2 is Dustin, Greg, Ollie, Kevin, Brandon, and David. And Ollie, you hope that it's the seat tonight. Vivi just hit from the 3 seat. Dustin, here's your pack 1. Leading off War 2. There's got to be another consign to memory or sink into stupor too, right? And still no fetches in round 1 or War 1. Dustin. Rare. A pearl ear. Common foil. And your clue token. Greg. There's your pack 1. Rare. A Safekeeper. Doesn't play in this set. And then a Mythic behind it. Hopefully this Mythic plays for you, Greg. Give us something good. Oops. Oh, and a Kazi. He plays. There's another Eldrazi. Uncommon foil, your land, and a snake. And yeah, I think that Safekeeper really dropped off. Still some versions that are good for Safekeeper or expensive. MH3 and Kazi. Yeah, that's all. Safekeeper is only $1 $6.79. Kazi is $7.46. Normal MH3 746 market. So there's a slow rabbit for this one too. Greg 746, Kazi in pack 1. But like I said before, it's always good to score in your first pack. 9-9 for 9 casting costs. When you cast a spell, up to 2 target players each manifest 2 cards from their hands. For each card manifested this way, you draw a card. Other colorless creatures you control get +3/+2. So Greg's our rabbit. Greg and Kazi. Ollie. Here's your pack 1. You got our first art card, Collective Resistance. Ollie. Rare. An Ether Revolt. And a common foil. Kevin, here's your pack 1. Kevin with a rare. A 6. That's going to play. I'm not sure it's better than Kazi, though. Uncommon foiled Grim Servant. And your bird token. 6. MH3. 551. So Greg's still in the lead. 6. Normal MH3 551 market. Kevin 551 6 in pack 1. 2-4 for 3 casting cost. Has reach. Whenever 6 attacks mill 3 cards, you may put a large land card from among them into your hand. As long as it's your turn, non-land permanent cards in your graveyard have retrace. Brandon, here's your pack 1. Can't believe we haven't had any lands yet. Rare. An Argent Dias or Dias. Common foil, your land, and your token. So David closing out round 1 with a Brea art card. David, rare. Estrid's Invocation, another rare, and a Ripples of Undeath. Common foil, and that's it. So just Kazi and 6 in round 1. Janitor leading with Kazi. Dustin. Here's your pack 2. And not many commons before getting into your uncommons. Dustin. Rare. Ooh, a command. That might take the lead. I bet you it does. Kozilek's command better than Kazi regular. Uncommon foil junk diver. Your land. And your blank. Kozilek's command. 681. So no, it doesn't. Kazi's still better. 681 command. Six, 8, 1. And that was Dustin. Kazi command in pack 2. Two colorless and X casting cost. Choose 1 or choose 2. Target player creates X01 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature tokens with sacrifices creature at a colorless. Target player scries X, then draws a card. Exile target creature with mana value X or less, and or exile up to X target cards from graveyards. So that gets you on the board, Dustin. Puts you in a second. Greg, you definitely want to get another hit here. Super sweaty seat for you and Kazi. Greg. Oh. Rare. Akudo. Common foil. And your token. So you're going to sweat it out another round until it gets back to your pack. See if you have belief when it gets back to you, Greg. Ollie. Here's your pack 2. Rare. Oh, look at that. And another command. So they're tied for second. And a foil uncommon. And a foil Eldrazi Island. We know what that is. Kazi's command. 681. Kazi's command in pack 2. Yeah, them 2 commands were only a couple packs away. There's the second one. Let's duplicate Ulamog. Kevin, anything $5 plus and you take the lead. There's an art card, Hydra Trainer. Kevin. Mythic from Commander. An Aslask. It's another Eldrazi, but I'm not sure. And then a rare. And then a Carbomination. Aslask. Aslask. The Swelling Scourge. And it is 38 cents. That's not a good Eldrazi. Brandon. Here's your pack, too. There's Emrakul's Messenger. We'd like to see Emrakul. Brandon. Rare. An Emerald Medallion. Not sure that plays either. Another rare. And a Flare of Cultivation. And a common foil. Your land and a spawn. Yeah, I don't remember writing down Emerald. Emerald Medallion is $1.85. And what is that flare? Flare of Cult is $1.26. David, closing out round 2 and just one pack left each. And still no lands. And there's Aslask art card. We just hit that. It's a bad Eldrazi. David with a rare. An Amphibian Downpour. Common foil. And your Swamp. So going to the final round. Greg's still sweating it out with Kozilek. And then second place is Dustin and Ollie with Kozilek's Command. And then Kevin with 6. So here we go. Another round. Greg, you got 5 packs you got to dodge again. Any kind of $5 plus hit, Dustin, gives you the lead. Oh, we'd like to see this one. Oh! Do you see that? Here's Phyrexian Tower Gold Stamp Signature by Martin D. Diego Sabata. That'd be a good one to get. Phyrexian Tower. And I think you have a Borderless Mythic at the back, but I don't think it's anything great, Dustin. Let's see when we get there. I believe it was... Oh, there's Fell the Profane, so that's $3.30. I believe it was Grist. Yep. Grist, Borderless. Cool looking card. Oh, and then a Ripples of Undeath foil. I saw that in the back. Grist was another one that used to play. Fell, like I said, is over $3. What is that? Grist Borderless. $3.76. And what was Is that Ripples of Undeath foil? Ripples of Undeath is normally $380. Foil is $316. We hit another one of them, or was that in War 1? Greg, still looking to stretch it out here. Here's Rampant Frogantua. Man, frog big enough to eat people. Kevin, everybody's in the ball game who's left. You're in 2 packs, Kev, your 3rd pack. You have 1 on the board, but you're chasing Greg. Anything $5 plus and you take the lead, unless Greg hits something here. Greg, looking to add something to Kozilek. Rare. Anew. He is not $5 plus anymore. Oop. It is Nadeau now. 46 cents is all. Holy moly. So Greg, still sweating. 4 to go. Ollie, anything 5 plus, you take the lead. 4 packs to go, Greg. Isn't that what you did yet, Kevin? It's about what you're about. It's about what you're about to do. See if Kevin's going to take the lead from Greg or Ollie here. Ollie with a rare. An Archway of Innovation. Still no lands. Crazy. And your arena filler. Kevin, same thing for you. Anything $5 plus, you take the lead. With Greg, you just got this bottom row you got to dodge. Kevin. Rare. A Branching Evolution, no help. Another rare. Oh, that's the lead for you. PsychicFrog helps you take the lead. Common foil, an Eldrazi Forest, and a Servo token. So what's regular frog? PsychicFrog, $881. PsychicFrog. MH3, normal, $881. And still no fetches. Man, Kev, you got to be nervous with no fetches yet. 881 for in pack 3. You had 551 plus 881. Brings you to 1432. Here's PsychicFrog. 1/2 for 2 casting costs. Whenever Frog deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, draw a card. You discard a card, put a 1/1 counter on PsychicFrog. Exile 3 cards from your graveyard, and Frog gains flying until end of turn. Some frogs poison the body. Some frogs poison the mind. You'll be licking that PsychicFrog. So Kevin, you just got 2 packs to dodge now. Brandon and Topper, and they don't have a hit yet, so they got to beat 1432. There's Eladamri art card. Josh, you're still going to count that as a win since it was your seat that you gave up to let the veteran in. That's showing some respect, though, to group elders. Brandon. Watch Brandon or Topper just obliterate it. Doesn't even matter. Rare. An invert polarity. And then a mythic. Uh-oh, Kevin. Here's a mythic for Brandon. Give us something good. And an Eladamri. So it's not going to give you the lead, though. He's towards the bottom of the list. So we get the art card and him in the same pack. Korvecdal. 583. $583 market. Brandon 583. Eladamri in pack 3. This has got to have a fetch in it, right? Or we're gonna have a whole box with no fetches. 1432, Dave. Can you beat that here for some last pack magic? Comes down to David and Kevin. David. Rare. No fetches. Crazy. Foil rare. Can we get a foil fetch here? Give us something good. A pearl ear borderless. That is not good. Oh, yeah. No fetches in that box. Pearl ear borderless is normally 50 cents. Foil is 96 cents. So congrats, Kevin. Nope, I didn't even do Eladamri here. 3-3 for 3 casting cost. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast creature spells from the top of your library and tap 2 untapped creatures you control. Reveal a card from your hand or the top card of your library. If you reveal a creature card this way, put it onto the battlefield. We did it, Josh. I bet you each get half a victory. Half a win in your total. These lay out 6 Eladamri. Yeah, Command, Kazi, and Frog. You go, Kevin. 3 to 5. Foil Ripples of Undeath, Grist Borderless, Fell the Profane. And then your money, 6. Eladamri, 2 Kazi's Command, a Kazi, and a PsychicFrog. That was Kevin. And War 1, Vivi hit. Her 3 to 5 was Nightmare Borderless, Nantuko, and Recruiter. And her money was Consigned to Memory, Fanatic of Ronus, Sink into Stupor, Arena of Glory, Harbinger of the Seas foil, and Ulamog. Ulamog was our big hit, of course, tonight. Upcoming schedule. We'll do Duskmourn, and then I might have Foundations in by next weekend. So our upcoming schedule will be Duskmourn, and I'm hoping Foundations, the brand new set. If you want to get involved, check us out. Facebook group, same name as this YouTube channel, MagicalBoxWars. Everybody enjoy the rest of their week. Let those that you care about know it. I'll be in touch. Peace.